Hey guys, Bill back at you again with another video, and today we're going to be harvesting this Northern Light Big Bud Auto. Okay guys, so this is, she is now 7.5 weeks into flower. She's wanting to come down, she's ready. Trichomes are all cloudy with actually a little bit more amber than I usually like, but that's alright, we'll make it work. So let's take a close look at her before we chop her. Okay, so there she is there. Not a huge girl, not very tall, lots of colas, and they're pretty dense. Let's take a little close look here. So even though the yield is not going to be super on this, she is going to be really strong smoke, I think. The smell, the terpenes are really in your face. Kind of a sweet smell with also a hint of gasoline in her. So coat it with lots of frost, lots of trichomes. I don't know if we can get any closer on those or not. There we go. Yeah, there's just trichomes everywhere. Pretty colors too. So yeah, so today's the day she's coming down. So I took off most of the pipe cleaners, but I did leave one because I wanted to take a look at it. So you can see the pipe cleaner going around that stem there, that little stem. Well, what happened was it cut right into it. It stuck right inside of that. So it didn't hurt this one. We can see here, this is the branch here, and it's fine. But when you do LSD early, just make sure if it is something that is tight up against the stalk, just be sure to check it a little while later. Make sure it's not too tight. And if it is, just loosen it up a bit or whatever. So now with this one here, I'm going to poke it around here so I can get a hold of it. I don't like gloves. So yeah, so now I'm just going to pull it out. I mean, it can't do any harm now. So you just see it release there. So yeah, so just when you're doing early LSD, just go over it periodically and check to make sure that the pipe cleaners or whatever you use for tying it down is not cutting too hard into the stalk itself or the stems. So alright, so that was the last pipe cleaner. So I think I'm just going to chop off the colas, clean off the fan leaves, and throw her in my iPower bull trimmer and trim her up that way. Really seems to do a decent job. I'll still have to go over it again a little bit afterwards, but still saves a ton of time. So alright guys, let's put you on the tripod. Okay, so I got my loppers here. We're just gonna get in here and chop her off. Okay. Okay, I got one more pipe cleaner here I didn't see. Okay, so there she is. I ended up chopping off a couple of the branches at the same time. So here's one of the branches here. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll set that aside. And then we have this one here. She's got a bit of a curve to her from the LSD. This was laying down like this. So she turned out pretty good too. Nice and frosty. We'll set that aside. And here's the main part of the plant. And you can see all the LSD, the way they would have been like this. So they were pulled down. This is where she was super cropped, right in here. And this is the super crop here, and she was LSD'd and tied down to the pot. So there's quite a twist there. But overall, not a bad little plant. I'm thinking probably fairly solid nugs. I'm going to say probably 5 ounces off of that. I'm happy with that. It's a little lower than normal, but that's fine. It's going to be really good smoke. It smells great. So, all right, guys. Okay, so that's it for this Northern Light Big Bud Auto Harvest. I'm going to hang it up now, pull off the leaves, and cut her up into sizable nugs, and throw her in the bowl trimmer and trim it up. Okay, guys, that's it for this one. Like, share, subscribe. I got some exciting stuff coming up next week. I got some new little autoflowers started and ready to go, and we're going to I got another tent coming also that I'm going to put in the Mars Hydro TS1000. So we'll be taking a look at that. So be sure to come back, hit that notification bell if you want to see when I do more videos. And we'll see you on the next one. Happy growing.